I want you to think about it for a second. Who knows your product better than the people who use it every day? Who can speak more authentically about its benefits than the people who've experienced it firsthand? That is, your customers. Who am I? I'm Yash from SARAL, and today we're going to talk about a game-changing yet underutilized strategy, which is turning your influential customers into ambassadors for your brand. Your happy customers are like walking, talking testimonials. And the best part is they're probably already out there influencing their friends, influencing their colleagues, their family, and their 600 followers on social media, right? And which is actually 600 people, which is, don't underestimate that. That's a large amount of people. Basically, my point is if you already get a good amount of word of mouth, turning some of your influential customers into brand ambassadors is going to change the game for you. In this video, we'll first cover with why you should start turning your customers into ambassadors, and then I'll dive into how you execute this tactically. Also, stick around till the end of this video because I'm going to share a common best practice that is floating around in this space as if it's the best thing to do, but it's a very huge mistake that you should avoid. So let's dive in. Step number 1, capture inbound interest with a landing page. First things first, you need a place for your interested customers to sign up to express their interest. All successful brands from Athletic Greens to Gymshark to Pura Vida have a dedicated landing page for their affiliate programs for people to apply. These landing pages typically include an identity of the program, like for example, Gymshark would call their program Gymshark Athletes. Sephora would call their program Sephora Squad, for example. Right? So have some sort of an identity that people are compelled to apply for. It would have some sort of program details, it'll have terms and conditions, and like a few form fields that influencers can fill so they apply to work with you. Now, do not use your typical traditional affiliate tool landing page software to build this. Build this either dedicated on your website, hire a developer, or if you can't do that, make sure that you use SARAL's application form. It takes 5 minutes to build a beautiful, slick, easy to apply application form for your customers to apply. Lots of brands around SARAL make this in 5 minutes, link it in their website footer, and they almost on an autopilot get a few dozen people to apply every single week. Number 2, why should they even apply? Craft a compelling offer for them. Usually, again, even if they're your customers, you have to incentivize them, but you need to be aware, customers who've already purchased from you may not be the most motivated by things like affiliate commission or discounts on future purchases. Your offer should incorporate the fact that they are your customer into the offer, and offer make them feel good about promoting your brand. They're, like I said, they're not driven by monetary incentives. More so, they want to rep your brand. They want to feel special. They want to feel like that special, extra special customers who the brand values so that they can rep the brand. So they want to be that special customer for you. Make sure you give them that special feeling through your offer. How do you do that? You usually involve some sort of a commission, yes, although that's not the primary motivator. Offer recurring products, like especially most products are recurring use products like skincare, supplements, even clothing, for example, like you can keep sending new clothes every month. Make sure that you have recurring products plus affiliate commission plus some sort of a discount for the people that they refer. So that could be a discount, that could be a buy one get one. Make sure that it's something special. Craft an offer that your customers would truly value. And hey, it doesn't have to be monetary. Like let's say, for example, if you're a vegan supplements company, you could donate to some sort of sustainability charity or animal care charity or something like that. So any sales that they make, a portion of that goes to some sort of a cause that they care about. So again, be creative, know your customers, and craft an offer that will compel them to work with you and promote your brand. Step number 3, and here's where that one mistake that I spoke of earlier in this video comes up. Promote this landing page or the form that you built in step 1 only to your best, most influential customers. Do not turn all your customers into affiliates. That defeats the purpose of making this program exclusive. The point of an ambassador program is that it's exclusive, is that only a few people get in, which means when a few people get in, more and more people want to get in, which means you build anticipation and interest as part of your customer affiliate program. Now, make sure that your messaging is in line with these most influential customers. Make sure that they know that they are being valued and you want them to apply to be part of your program, but that comes with certain minimum criteria, such as some brands would do a minimum dollar amount spent. It could be a certain type of product that they have to buy, like a subscription, or a particular frequency of product purchase. Like, hey, you have to have bought at least once in the last 3 months to qualify, right? Or it may also mean leaving a 5-star rating on a review site, right? So make sure that it comes with certain minimum qualification criteria. So people work hard to get in. When they work hard to get in is when they actually value being an ambassador. So make sure that you're not turning your customers into affiliates, which is this new woo-woo, never proven, never seen before best practice that's floating around in the space. Make sure that you're making your customer ambassador program very, very exclusive. Step number 4, now that you have these customers on board, make sure you train them. Again, customers are not influencers, right? So they're not maybe used to creating great content. Maybe they're not good at promoting brands necessarily. They can talk about you, but make sure that you're giving them more things to talk about. They can only talk about your products for a little while, right? You would share your the story of your brand. Why did you start? What's the origin story? Share the mission. Where are you going, right? Share some good pieces of content or marketing material that has worked for your brand in the past. Like, share all of these things with them. Share an actual detailed list of your USPs, because people might not actually know. They might like 1 or 2 things about you, but maybe you have 5 unique selling propositions that they must know of if they want to do a good job promoting your products. So make sure that you're educating them, that you're setting expectations in terms of, hey, this is how you can promote us, this is exactly the types of things that work, these are all of our benefits, this is why we started the brand, this is where we're going. Once they know all of this holistic picture that isn't necessarily the most visible in your public facing marketing activities, they will feel special and valued, and they will do a great job at promoting you. Step number 5, now that you have all of these customers promoting you, make sure you track and analyze performance. Do not forget this, right? Some people just leave this on and then just don't track or measure it or make any improvements to it. And make sure that you're having minimum qualification criteria even after they join the program. So you remove influencers, you prune away your customers who are not doing a good job at promoting you, or not posting a certain number of times, or not bringing a certain amount of in sales. Make sure you're measuring the post volume or posts per creator. Make sure you're measuring impressions. Make sure you're measuring how often they post, like on a monthly basis, for example. Make sure you're tracking and analyzing all of this. Again, if you use SARAL to manage all of this, these stats will all be available directly in your performance dashboard, so you don't have to do it yourself. But in case you're not on SARAL, make sure you're tracking all of these things so that you make the most of your program and you keep it exclusive and tight knit. With all of that said, these are the 5 steps you need to take. Turn your influential customers into ambassadors. But don't forget, this isn't the end of the game. This is just the first step that you need to take into building your larger, more holistic, more inclusive actual influencer program, where you will get actual influencers to turn into customers and potential ambassadors for you. So make sure you're reaching out to influencers. Once you do this, don't stop at just this influential customers into ambassador strategy. Make sure you're doing the rest of influencer marketing too and building your full stack influencer marketing program. Make sure you watch my other videos on this channel so that you can do that. Remember, the key here is authenticity. Your customers really love your brand. They already know your product intimately. So make sure that you're tapping into them to get promotions for your product. By turning them into ambassadors, not only are you making more sales, you're also building a community around your brand which other future customers would want to be associated with. You're giving your most loyal customers a chance to be a part of your growth story. So make sure, and people like supporting startups and brands that they love. So make sure that you do everything possible to give them that opportunity. If this sounds too much, like a little bit too much to do, maybe just start small. Maybe with a simple landing page built in SARAL and a simple affiliate offer, right? Maybe do that. And as you get comfortable, as it grows and shows traction, is when you can start expanding it into more and more into more of a fancier program. If you need help getting started, don't forget that SARAL is here to make this whole process very, very simple. From, like I said, landing pages to tracking performance to monitoring for posts, SARAL has everything. Bottom line is, do everything possible to build this program. Its customers are an untapped gold mine of marketing potential for your brand. Tap into them and watch your brand soar. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.